writing, and I can use organized facts and details to support reasons. So we're going to focus mostly on plural endings. So words that end with, do you guys know what plural endings are? They either end with S or ES. So we're just going to focus on these two inflectional endings, okay? So, we're going to work on nouns. You can tell me what a noun is. Excellent. And then a verb.
I'm not doing that word.
An action word, a word that shows action. So these words may be used.
I am trying. I told you I can't do it.
Plural form means. We said it earlier when it would be used plural form. We use S or ES, and it means that we are using more than one. Okay, so here's an example. I'm sorry, for nouns we're using more than one. And so if it was, here's an example. What is that? Plant. How many are there? One. Now if I add one of these, it makes it plural, and it makes it more than one or two. Can it be more than two? Sure. So we're going to talk about some examples using S and ES. Okay? And then there's also verb. So here's an example using a verb. Walk. We're going to use S or ES to make, does it make it plural? Does it make it more than one walk? No, but it changes the tense, right? So we're going to learn we're going to talk about how we decide if we're going to use the S or ES to the base word. And this is called a base word because it doesn't have anything in the end and it doesn't have anything in the beginning. Right? What is this called? A base word. What is it called? Base word. Okay, so let me give you another example. Oh, well, let's start with walk. If we're going to use walk and we're going to use either S or ES, which one do you think we're going to use? Okay, so I'm going to write ES here because Brandon said ES. Do you agree with him?
Turn the page.
Walk would mean the S. Why did you change your mind, Brandon?
Yeah, you're the good at the
If it ends in order for it to use this ES, the base word needs to have H as the last word, as the last letter of the word. Okay? So if the last letter of the word ends with H, then you add ES. If it does not have H, then you add S. So does that follow this rule that we just talked about? What's the last letter in this base word? This is the base word here. The last letter is K. So based on that rule, which one are we going to add at the end of the base word? S, just like that. Now here's another example. And this is the base word here. Wish. Remember the rule. Yes, I like how you said that. We have to add the ES and it makes wishes and it makes it plural, which means it's, what does plural mean? Does it mean one?
More than two.
More than one. More than one. It could be two. Okay, so let me show you some examples of wish in a different tense.
Excuse me.
Okay. So what's the base word here? Base word. The base word, I put a box around the base word. So I put a box around wish. And what's the inflectional ending here? ING. Base word. Wish. Inflectional ending. ED. But today we're only going to focus on plural. Okay? So what I have for you guys are these bags. they have words with either S.
Please excuse the interruption. There was a mistake. Ventura,
So I
Alexander
want you to
Ventura,
find the
Diana
bold print that
Vasquez,
says plus
Kiara Taylor,
S,
Andy
plus ES,
Sweet,
and plus S.
Julissa
Look for
Sanchez. They should head on down to the game track.
So find those, and you're gonna put it on
The next
the
group,
top, in front of you. So you have
Stephanie
plus
Salguero.
ES, or switch it. Plus S and plus ES.
Evan Rosales,
And I want you to
Luis
spread out
Ramos,
the other words.
Manuel
I want you
Oriana,
to spread the other
and
words.
Brian Nunez. Head on down to the game track.
It doesn't matter the order. We're not going to put them in order just yet, okay? So I'm going to pull these up so you don't need to worry about them yet. I just want you to put them so you can see it. It doesn't matter what order you can. Okay, so now that you have your pieces of all the words spread out in front of you and you can see each word, I want you to find and underline just the base word in each of the words. So if you see, and one of them's a little tricky. One of the words in your list there, or in your pack of words,
Eyes, but
would be eyes.
so but it's S. Just so.
Well, what's the base word? We're looking for the base word only.
Yes.
The base word would be the word without the inflectional ending. I is the base word. So what would I put a line under? Can you spell it for me?
E-Y-E.
E-Y-E. And we stop there.
Yeah.
Because that is how we spell I, like one I. And it looks a little tricky because there's ES. So I wanted to point that out to you to look out for that. So what we are doing is underlining only the base word, just the base word. Leave the inflectional endings alone. Either the S or the ES, leave that alone. So take your pencil and I want you to underline just the base word.
Okay.
And once you finish underlining the base word, just move it to the side so you know which ones you finished.
I already know this one already.
Okay, good, Brandon. Good.
All students who are on the yard other than those that I call should be off of the game track. I did call directly to the classrooms, but I'm going to do it all call. All students should go back to their classroom unless their name is called. Alberto Andrade, Kimani Beasley, Isaac Bermudez, Nathaniel Bryant.
Good.
Everyone go back to the classroom other than these students. Desmond Cartier.
Remember just the base
Genesis,
word.
no, I'm
So
sorry.
what you'll have in the
Casey
end is just
Cayetano.
S and ES. Or S or
Ashton
ES.
Chica, Michael
Good.
Cordova, everyone
Good
is
work,
back.
Brandon.
Thank you. Other than these students. We have a student from 16, Gerardo, but we don't have the last name. So 34 items. Excellent. Makai Green, Joel Gutierrez, Rogelio Gutierrez, Kiara Jasper, Lily Warren,
Okay.
Eileen Martinez,
I didn't got all of them.
Marissa McNeil, Adrian Medel,
Yep, got all of them.
Okay.
Alejandro
So we'll-
Mejia,
While Tiffany's finishing
Brandon
up,
Miguel,
go ahead and you can sort it. So, or
Brian
you
Nunez,
have your 2 here.
Manuel Oriana,
You have your plus ES.
Luis
We already know what I'm going to
Ramos.
have you do. Can you
Evan
explain it to me
Rosales
then?
with 40, items sold, Stephanie Salguero,
I mean, I put them when they have an S with.
Julissa
With plus
Sanchez,
S.
Yes.
Andy
Yes.
Suyek,
Yeah, you have to put
Kiara
plus
Taylor,
yes.
You already
Diana
know.
Vasquez,
Very nice. So you're going to sort
Alexander, and
them.
Anthony
You're going to
Ventura.
sort all
Those
your
are the only
words
ones who should be at
with
the
your
game track.
plus S on
Thank
this
you.
side
All
and
of
your
the
words that
students
have
return
plus
to the
ES
classroom.
on this side. So since we underline the base word, it should make it a little easier for you to see. So stop right there. I know you guys have, I know Brandon, you've already got this, but can I show you an example before you continue?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the word. I've underlined the base word, which is
Glass.
glass. So in the end, I have ES. So my inflectional ending is ES with the base word glass. So I'm going to sort this word, glasses, under plus ES. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You guys have any questions? Can I have one person do this one for me?
Peace.
Peace is the base word, thank
Yeah,
you.
so-
What's the inflectional ending, Tiffany? S, because S is left alone. The base word includes that final E, and it's P-I-E-C-E. So where would this word go? Can you sort it for me, Tiffany? Yes, thank you. It was a little tricky because it has ES, right?
But it won't.
Okay, go ahead and sort through it. Sort through your words.
No, it's yeah. Yeah. Wait.
One more. There we go.
Okay, very nice. I'm gonna have you go ahead and you can go. You can leave this here. Actually, put this here. Before you go ahead and put that away. I'll work with you. Just Tiffany. I don't want to hold you up. I know you're excited to go. All right, Tiffany.
I don't have this.
Good. And if it gets longer and you're running out of space, you can add it on this side, on this column too.
Okay.
Thank you. You can leave it right there.
I'll be back in.
Put it down, man.
Excellent. So now what I want you to do is we're going to focus just on this plus ES. I want you to sort all of these words into a pattern that you see with the base word. Do you see anything, any patterns? So if you see the ending, the last two letters of the word is CH, right? The last two letters here are CH, so we'll put those together. Does that belong with it? Okay, so we're going to sort it by the last two words that are this, that last two letters in the word, in the base word that are the same. Can you do that for me? Okay. Okay. Now what's the pattern here? SH, they both end with SH. Okay. There's another one. So that one you put separate because it ends with X. Okay. You're doing great. Keep going. You found a buddy to go with it. Can you pair these up with any other patterns here? Because you have X here, you have CH, and you have SH. Where should these two go?
Okay, there you go.
There, those all have CH at the end of the base word. Good. What's the common ending here? SS. Good. The base word for all three of these words are SS. Okay, we have three left. Where are they going to go? We have X here, CH, SS, and SH. Why did you move that? Why did you change it?
You're right. You're exactly right, Tiffany. But I want to know why you put it there first and why you changed it. What's the ending? SH, so it belongs here. And what's the ending here? CH. Good. Great. Okay, can you tell me what the endings are? And all in the patterns that you sorted? What's the ending here? Double S, right? And SH. So I'm going to erase this here. So when the base word ends with CH, X, SS, or SH, we have to add what to the base word? What do we add to the base word? Yes. So if it ends in any of these 4 spelling patterns, we must add ES. Do any of your S words have these spelling patterns at the end? Let's look and check. Do any of these base words end with CH? No. Do they end with X? SS? Or SH? You found one? This one's TH. Yeah, no. So that one's different. So these all end with ES. Very nice work, Tiffany. And right there.